Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk here again with another Free the Piece Friday episode. And this should be, I guess, an interesting one because I don't know which one of these cars I'm going to open yet. I might open both of them. I'm almost 100% positive there's one of these cars I don't already have loose, but I don't remember which one. And I could have checked before the video, but I decided it would be kind of fun to check together. There's a possibility I don't have either one. I know there's a reason why I held on to them. I'm kind of like going through some stuff, and I'm like, okay, why did I hold on to these two pieces? And I'm guessing it's because I don't have them loose. But we're going to find out. But for some reason, I do think I got this white one. I might even have a version of that parking plates one, but we're going to find out. So this first one is the 87 Ferrari Testarossa from Hot Wheels. This one came out, I believe, around 1987, and the copyright date's 1986. I think this might have been the first release of this casting. I don't remember whether it's this one or a black one, I think was the first release. Oddly red, I don't think was the first one. So pretty cool in white. And it is just a plain white with a, they always do this kind of cool, there's two pieces to the interior, right? So it's a metal body, metal base, and there's two plastic pieces. In this case, one of them is white and the other is red, so it makes like the seat part of the seat, you know, where your butt goes, is white, and the actual dash and everything else is red. And that's why you get this red piece right here and this white piece right here. So that's this one. And then the other one is this parking plates, Hot Wheels, Ferrari Testarossa, parking plates. Parking plates cars, a lot of the releases came out with several different little minor tweak variations, like for interior colors, window colors, all sorts of stuff. So I'm thinking this might actually be the one that I don't have variation of. So it's silver, and then you've got, we'll call it the seat cushion color is gray, and then the dash color is red. So there we go. And this one has a clear window. This one also has a clear window. All right, so we need to find out if I have these or not. How do I take you along with me? Let's, here. All right, so I got my little jammer here that's labeled Ferrari Testarossa. I just opened it up. So we're going to take a look at these cars. So that's a shiny chrome one up there. There's a white one, but that has a pearl. I think this one is a 5-pack exclusive. And if I have dupes, I mean, it's not really the end of the world. Okay, so here, this one I think is the one from 1987. So we'll take a good look at that. I'm going to set that aside. And what we're looking for is a gray one, or sorry, silver one. That's actually not silver up there, that is chrome. All right, let's close this for a second. We'll look at the other side. These are mixed, I think. These are the 512Ms. Oh, crap. What is that one? I think that's another 5-pack one there. Maybe I don't have a parking plates one. It's the 25th anniversary one. I don't see one. So I guess that's a score because I don't think I have any parking plates ones. Well, I think, guys, we are going to end up opening both of these. Okay, so that's cool. Let's take a peek. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Can't yet because I forgot. I may have these elsewhere too. All right, we got to take one little more quick look. By the way, the room is still not done yet. Still working on this. So I've got a couple of Testarossas right there. Those obviously aren't it. A couple right there that obviously aren't it. Black. Is there any others in this little array of vintage, more vintage Hot Wheels? And then I've got another case over here we got to take another quick peek at. I don't see any there, and I don't see any there. So I'm just double checking. These are all real riders, so there's not going to be one there. All right. I think we're cleared for takeoff. Well, we're going to look at this one in the baggie real quick. I wonder if I kept this one carded, because this one might have some issues, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty crispy. I mean, there's a little bit of like paint flaking or something in there. There's a little maybe like flea bite right there. So I guess you could say it's not 100% perfect, but there's no guarantees that we're going to pull this thing out and it's going to be perfect. Ooh, what to do? Gosh, I think I might hold off on opening this. Or should we just open it? I don't know, but for sure we're going to go ahead and open this one. So let's just get this one out of the way. The parking plates. So parking plates, this car came out, I think 1989 maybe. It's a sweet, hot pink Hot Wheels Ferrari. It's kind of cool because they came with like these little cases that were stackable. They attached to each other. So you could store the car in a little case. You could actually put the cover on it if you wanted to. And there it is. So that's kind of neat. Don't know what I'll do with the actual case. I don't really have a use for it. And I don't really keep a lot of like Hot Wheels paraphernalia stuff like this that isn't cars. I just don't have room in my collection to have a collection of that stuff. So if someone else has this car like loose and they really want that Ferrari parking plate, license plate, let me know. All right, so here it is in a metal flake silver with the silver seats and the red dash. Gray seats and red dash. Of course, Ultra Hot Wheels. This thing rolls like crazy. All metal. It's a cool casting. I like the Ferrari Testarossa casting mainly because it was cool when I was a kid. This was one of the coolest castings. It's not perfect. There's some weird issues sometimes, and some of them are worse than others. You see where like this wheel well, how the base lines up with it. It seems like it's shifted forward a little bit. A lot of them had that sort of, I don't know, issue. Some of them are better than others. Like here, for example. See this one? See how straight that base is on? The wheel well just continues right to the base. No issues. And then this one, there is a little bit of that base issue there. And that was common for this casting, actually. And being a metal bounty and metal base, these axles are actually like crimped into the metal. And they're a thin axle, makes it have a little bit of suspension. And it makes them roll very, very fast. So that's cool. A little missing chrome right there. So pretty cool. I don't know. Are we going to open that other one? I think I'm just going to, because the card, while it is carded, and people love their carded vintage Hot Wheels, it's not perfect. It's got some issues. It's not a perfect card. It's a pretty good shape card for the age, I must say. I'm trying to find a real good excuse to open this. Gosh, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe this is one time I should just balk at it and just be happy with the one I've got and move this on to another collector. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. What would you do if you were a loose collector, a virtually loose collector? Do I hang on to this and make the decision later? Do I keep this as a backup because I love this casting so much? Or do I just open it now because this one has some very minor, very, very minor issues that there's no guarantee that this one won't have those issues too. And down the road, if someone really needs this variation, they wouldn't mind a mint loose copy. Ah, gosh darn it. We're just going to open it. Sorry. I've had it in the collection for a really long time. And that thing just fell right off. And do we regret our decision? Well, here you go. Right there. Package rub on this wheel. Right? It was in the package that way. Oh, yeah. So it was, right? So that's an argument to open your cars. This is the one side. This is the other side. And this is why when buying vintage, like, I will never... Oh, obviously, because here's another issue right here that was on the opposing side. I would never... Or actually, that was on the side that was visible, right? So this one's actually in worse... I would argue this is worse shape than this one. So that's why when you're looking at vintage cars and stuff, I'd much rather personally buy a blister pull or something like that, or something that looks clean outside of the package than try to risk buying one in package. And for the very reason of you just don't know. You can try to look at it as close as possible, but you really don't know until you get the thing out of the package what kind of package rub went on one side and what kind of other flaws it may have. Now, granted, none of this is major. It's got that right there on the wheel, which if it was facing this way, I didn't notice it, but it was this way, right? And then it has this weird thing right here. It's got like a weird little hair that got into the paint. Looks like that. Some ancient DNA. And that's about it. But these are, I believe, the exact same release, so... What you guys think? Should I have pulled that one or not? If I would have kept it carded, you know, whoever would have ended up getting it would have not known this unless they opened it. And that little spot on the wheel probably isn't a big deal to most people. I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep both of them anyway. So I've got duplicates of a couple others as well. So not a big deal. Sometimes you just got to hoard if you like something so much. Oh, well. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode of Free the Piece Friday. Hopefully you found it to be interesting. Try to make this opening this vintage car pretty interesting. I know if I would have just cracked open one of them on camera, it wouldn't have been that terribly cool, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. All right, so thank you guys again for watching another episode. You guys have a great day, and see you in the next one.